I really love downtown. It's such a walkable community. People are friendly. There's so much to do. It's a fantastic place to live.
It is just the opposite of what you would get in a strip mall. It's just a warm feeling, and we just felt like we could be part of the community, and that's what drove us here.
Dahlonega is one of the smaller communities. They have a population of about 6,000. The interesting thing about Dahlonega is really the tourism draw.
We're in a nice small town like Dahlonega, but every weekend is packed with people coming from Atlanta.
Downtown Dahlonega and Lumpkin County have over 1 million visitors per year. We have a strong community of volunteers. There are over 50,000 volunteer hours invested.
Which is huge for any community, let alone a small community.
We have a close relationship with the University of North Georgia.
We really wanted a college town. We felt that with a college environment, it's just going to keep being reborn, and that's the case.
We provide construction bonds for financing of several projects that they've built, and this is one example here. This is a mixed-use building. We didn't have any vacant commercial spaces for new retail and new restaurants. This project has expanded our footprint and brought new pedestrian connections between the university and the public square, and we really needed that. One of our greatest success stories has been a facade grant program. 30 of our commercial buildings downtown have been restored and repaired.
And it keeps everything looking great, makes sure everything stays historic. It's a great program.
And one of the nice things that they've done with their facade grant program is that they've actually expanded it to include sprinkler systems.
We had a fire tragedy here in Dahlonega about a year and a half ago.
My first initial thought was, I've just put 35 people out of a job. You know, not me personally, it was, just an accident, but it was overwhelming.
When something like that impactful happens in a community, usually the first stop is a Main Street program.
One of the first people I saw was actually Joel Cordell of our Main Street program. It was really good to see his face.
The DDA worked with them. We found jobs for the people that wanted to work. We found jobs in other locations. It was really a town and state effort to get them back, and it helped them a whole lot.
As tragic as it was, there was definitely a silver lining, and I don't think that silver lining would have been as obvious without our Main Street program.
The Main Street four-point approach has been fantastic.
Without the Main Street program, I feel like we would be searching for our identity. We would be adrift trying to figure out which way to go.
We're real proud of Joel and what he's done for the city, what the DDA does. Well, we shouldn't ever forget our past. We're trying to do that here. We don't want people to forget what Dahlonega was, what it started out to be.
History is a huge part of Dahlonega, and people love the charm of that. They come here and it's a different world, and we want to keep it like that.
It isn't just a place for tourists, it's our home. And when it's operated as such, you build relationships.
Main Street is a place where you make relationships, and that's the reason I think most all of us are here.